What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pint Series 9, Round 3 from Hungaroring. It's your boy. This is the worst intro ever because Paul is high as a kite.
Hello there.
Apparently, he's into like really hardcore BDSM. It took a little too far, so he's on painkillers today.
Has no dick left.
Yeah. But yeah, joined by Paul and Tiago, and special pit lane reporter Mr. Dale Carter is here. What's up, everybody?
Good evening, guys, boys and girls. How y'all doing? Paul, you good, man? What happened? Oh, man.
So Paul was gone this weekend for a work thing, I guess. Oh. So this
Was
is
he
just
carrying stuff on the move?
No, he's just getting old.
Oh.
Yep. He sneezed and then he tried to get like 8 hours of sleep and his back was like, nah.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that.
I feel like he's playing the long game to land a punchline about a joke about carrying us all.
Oh. Too high to finish that.
Yeah, you can. He's so delayed.
Yes.
Anyway, 31 people in the server. Should be a pretty good race. We're hoping for rain, but the track right now is fast and dry. So we got qualifying. We got AMs and silvers out there now. And then after the 15-minute mark, we'll have the pros and the golds.
Yes.
Notable people, Carl Big is
Wow,
back in the beer.
he's a very
He's
nice.
having internet issues. Hutch is here for the first time, so hopefully he can give Ed and Danny a run.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Can't wait.
We got some livery updates. Some people moved classes after the first two races based on the performance.
Wow, he's a very nice.
Victor just found out he's gold. It's
Yeah,
not my fault.
Victor just found out that he is a gold driver.
Hello there.
It is accurate in my opinion, but it's not my fault. Chris, who do you got in this first section?
Got a lot of people.
That was a shit rejoin.
I don't know. I haven't driven ACC.
Wow,
I don't think I've
he's a
driven
very
Hungaroring since
nice.
the update. I think the last time I did Hungaroring was a Monday race that we did, like a multi-class thing. But even then, I can't remember. The Ferrari, I hear, is strong here. The BMW. I mean, anything that can take the chicane well, in your front engine car is going to do good. I imagine Jared is going to be fast.
Absolutely.
As he has been in the silver class. John Lukey should be up there. Barrett, I mean, he's driving the Mercedes. He should be able to handle that chicane pretty well.
Mercedes is getting here, yeah. Well, I'm gonna throw a curveball. I think Guilherme de Oliveira, he's hungry because he's not living up to his own standards. Like, he doesn't like the way things have been going the past weeks. He may, get a good result in here, I believe.
Yeah, he should be driven. He was in the Discord. He's like, man, he got dropped to AM this season.
Yeah.
Isn't super happy with it, but based on the results that he had previous season, that's what we felt was best. He didn't have the best week last week at Suzuka, so hopefully he can bounce back and do good here.
Yeah, he recognized his mistake in there as well.
Yeah, we looked at it in the pen review, and it's the same mistake every time. It's a little bit of late braking.
Yeah.
So I feel like at Hungaroring, if you try to late brake like that, you're gonna get punished. So absolutely. I do know he practices a bunch, so I think he should have a good race.
Absolutely, yeah. I trust him. We already have times.
Yeah, Ryan Cody, top of the leaderboard. Barrett only 200ths of a second behind him.
Damn.
Also, for people out there that don't know, over the past 2 days we did the iRacing 24 Hours of Spa.
Yes.
A couple of the drivers from that are here today. Tiago and I did it. Dale did it. But also, the guy sitting in P3 right now, Dave Chimilio, he was one of the last drivers for his team.
Yeah.
So that race finished, what was it, like 8 o'clock my time, 8 a.m. my time?
8:45 a.m. your time. No, 7:45 a.m. your time.
Yeah, so about 8 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
So these guys have not had, but like 8 hours, something like that, to get some rest, and then try to get ready for this. I don't know why they're doing it. People are insane.
I don't know as well. Like they're crazy. They're
Yeah,
stone
but
crazy.
Jamilio, Joey Militi, those are the two that, off the top of my head. Ferris did it, but I don't think Ferris is driving. Oh, there's Ferris right now.
Speaking
Welcome.
of,
Yeah,
no,
so
I don't like this track.
Ferris doesn't like Hungaroring, and Ferris also did the Spot 24 yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm too tired. Bro.
Liar.
What are you talking about? You did all your
Liar.
stints freaking Saturday night, and then we're done.
Shameless. He finished like 7 p.m. Eastern yesterday, and like, oh man, I'm dead.
So Joey took pole, and then immediately got passed by Ryan Cody, and then they both got jumped by Jared, who's got a 46 flat. So he is half a second up on the rest of the grid. We have Regan. I'm just going to call him Regan because I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. I believe this is his first race with us. He's been signed up but has missed the first 2 weeks.
It is.
So he
You're welcome,
finds
sir.
himself in second between Ryan and Jared.
Litkeman. It's P2 right now. There you go.
Yeah, in the Honda, no less. So
There
another,
you go.
the Honda drivers are multiplying. It's disgusting.
Wow.
We need to put an end to this. We need to like start euthanizing them or something. I don't know.
Next season, 1 Honda driver allowed, and then that's it. That's the
Yeah,
It's a quota you have to.
we put them all in a room and toss in a pool cue, and whoever comes out gets
We
the
put
car.
4 people, 2 knives, and say, fight!
What's up, Kyle in the chat? How am I feeling? I was the overnight. See, I finished the race, and then I took a shower. I had some Pop-Tarts, and then I fell asleep in my rig watching Twitch for about an hour and a half, and then my daughter woke me up and was like, "Why don't you go lay down in bed?" So I
Aw.
did that, and I went to sleep for a couple hours. Then I woke up, had a bagel, and here I am.
Oh, that's cute.
So it's
Aw,
pretty
dang.
good.
That's good shit, man.
But yeah, my daughter, she made it till about 2:30 or so. She tries to stay up for the full 24 with me.
Aww.
And she made it till about 2:30, and she's like, I'm gonna go lay down for a minute. And I was like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Because I knew she wasn't coming back. And she was like, yeah, I sat down on the bed and I felt okay, and then I laid down for a second and I was out.
Yeah, I lasted only 16 hours, but I was like dead tired. I said like, bro, like enough is enough. I'm dead.
Bullet asked where did we finish our split. We got 6th.
Yes, we did. Kinda happy with that.
The last hour and a half, we caught up to 5th. Dylan Sauer was in there. Oh, Dylan Sauer is also in this race. That's right.
That is true.
He was one of the other overnight guys. He was racing P5. We were faster than them. And
We were the fastest dudes on the field, honestly.
they defended kind of dirty, like they squeezed him on braking into the bus stop, like came over quite a bit. And then going down the Radion, the straight, they had a run on us and we got net coated and both cars at the wall. So Dylan finished his stint and then I did a full stint with 8 minutes of damage.
Dang.
But yeah,
Welcome,
so we...
Havana GT. Welcome. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. So yeah, we should have had 5th, but we got 6th. And pretty happy with that. Joey's team, I think, got 11th in theirs after starting last. Like, we started 13th because Tiago put in a qualifying lap.
It was kind
And-
of trash, but it worked.
I mean, it's better than starting at the back, right? Because that would have been a nightmare.
Yes, behind me there was a massive pileup, and I was fortunate enough to be ahead. So
Yeah, in races like that, you either want to be at the front or you want to be all the way at the back. You never want to be in the middle.
this was the first race that I played Moses.
Yeah, Tiago pulled a Moses move between 2 cars that had died and spun.
Never again. It was
I
so lucky.
clenched and I was fixing to say GG and shut down the stream, but you guys just pulled it off.
Never again. That was cool. That was nice.
Yeah, so our team got 6th and Joey's team got 11th. So pretty good.
Yeah, it feels good. Felt good. The race
Yeah.
felt good. It was fun.
Kyle was on Joey's team. He can tell you all about it.
Right. Speaking of Mr. Letkeman, 144.9.
Yeah, Jerry
Damn.
might have some competition.
There you go.
So yeah, like I said, he's new to the community, so we didn't know anything about him. So we placed him as the best we could based on lap times that we could find on the interwebs.
Oh, wow.
So if he proves to be too fast, we can always move him. But if he gives Jared a run for his money, I'm all for that.
Big thing is, difference between P2 and P3 in silver is like 7/10, which is a lot. So Sakam and Letkeman are pretty much in a different echelon from the rest of the field. So it'll be interesting to see them battling it out.
Yeah, I've also seen Jared practicing a bunch for this race.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Jared practices a bunch. But Jared's running. Is he running the Trackalicious League or no? He's gonna run 949, and he does qualifying. He got put in a pro class. If that means anything.
Our bar is high.
So Victor says Regan, Murray, and Wallace are all friends from his old league, and they're saying that Regan is pretty quick.
There you go.
So it's a conspiracy.
Someone's getting bumped up in the end of this round.
Also, I believe Murray is having internet issues as well. That's Tainted Skills in chat. So he will not be here as well. Which is unfortunate because he gives the front runners a run for their money as well. Guillerme, top of the AMs with a lap time that I can't find. Oh, there it is. 146.8.
Oh, wow. There you go.
So
Ahead of
just
John
above,
Lukey.
yeah, just above John Lukey. And about, is that 5 or 6 tenths clear of Brian for P2 and AM. So yeah, Guillerme putting down some good laps there. Let's hope that transitions over to the race for him.
Oh, yeah. There's some
Speaking
battle
of transitions, I hope it transitions during the race.
Hey, Ferris, is there a way to get Murray to be able to sign back in? He said he signed out, but now his internet's working, but it won't let him sign back in. Is there a way to...
I don't think we've locked out the entry list. You should be able to sign back into the race. Just get back in the race.
You just join the server.
Yeah. In terms of results on the sim grid, we don't know how it's going to behave.
Yeah, Murray,
don't
worry.
Results, but it should be fine.
Yeah, don't worry about
Also,
the sim grid thing. Just try to join the server.
yeah, if it allows you to join the server, we can figure shit after because we have the results in our hands. So.
Oh,
let's do
update
it.
bullet says Carl is live, so his
There you
internet
go.
might be back.
Right on time. Has 1 minute to join in and put a banger.
Pit lane report. Ryan Cody pulled a Honda.
Wait.
Sounds about right. What you're saying is he hit a curb and looped it?
He just drove a Honda. I think that's what he's saying.
I see Carl in the server, so...
Second wants a last chance. He has a last chance. Oh. Yeah, he has a last chance, sorry.
We got
Joey.
reading the Series 9 chat in Discord, John Jorgensen. Come on, guys, stacking the pit window with over a minute, or the pit out with over a minute to go.
Try hard.
Because Dorcius is sitting at the line, revving his motor, ready to go.
Careful not to blow your motor up.
I mean, track position on this track matters a lot because there's not a whole lot of passing, and especially in qualifying.
Second invalidated.
I saw Joey was under yellow there for a second, but I think he just TV'd back to the pit.
Yes, second out, he invalidated chicane.
Yeah, second's off. Regan is down on his time. Dale just left. I think he went to go to the other voice chat.
Letkeman L.
Guillerme's up a little bit. He's got about a tenth or so if he can hold some of it, but he's early in his lap.
Yeah, it will take him anywhere. Like, he needs half a second, which is a lot.
I see Murray is in the race, so
There
GG
you
work.
go. Are Murray and B living together?
No, Murray is behind Luis.
No, living together. Like as soon as Carl's internet
Oh.
back, Murray, so did Murray's.
No, so Murray has the same internet provider that I do,
Oh.
but his is apparently just horrible in his area. Because my internet's fine. Like I rarely have issues with mine. But yeah, I think it's just the service in his area. Like maybe his office or the workers out there are just lazy. I don't know.
Yeah, could be bad structure or something. Oh.
Well,
Guilherme has a shot. Sorry.
Does Carl have Cox in? No, Carl doesn't have Cox internet, does he?
Isn't it Spectrum? Quite sure it's Spectrum.
It's some sort of shit out there. Yeah, Guillermo 3/10 up as he crosses the line, so he's gonna move above Chamilio
Oh, there you go.
up to P6.
Good stuff, man.
So Guillermo gonna be running with silvers today.
He had to be John.
Gian Cox.
Welcome,
Yes.
John. It's this one actually.
Yeah, it's
This one's better.
there. You go. And demonetized.
It was me! Yes! Let's go!
All it takes is Paul being high. Look at these guys all stacked up together going through the
Bruv.
like they're almost stopped on track in the hairpins. Come on, boys.
Since we got predictions for AM and Silver, Paul, who do you got in Gold and Pro?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, like Artem and Lukey kind of figured it out because there's a really big gap between Lukey and Nick Kahoot. Like Nick is almost in turn one and Lukey just made the corner and Lukey start crossing the start finish line and Artem is just now rounding the final corner, so they are gonna have plenty of space. Yeah, and all it takes is the guy in front of you to mess up the chicane or that left-hand kink just a little bit, and your lap is ruined. Because you got to check up and wait for him. Because if he doesn't invalidate, you're not supposed to pass him in qualifying.
Paul, did those painkillers that you took had salt?
Wow. MSGs and everything nowadays.
True. No, just a question. Sorry, apologize for that.
Don't knock MSG. MSG is amazing.
I feel so.
Good old monosodium glutamate. Kyle is predicting a Milo gold win today.
Oh wow. There you go. Well, wheat is allowed in Washington, isn't it?
Yes.
With the car.
Yeah, he's yellow under yellow.
Disconnected, absolutely.
Yeah, he's
Aw,
halfway on the
man.
ground.
What's happening with the internet in the US tonight? What's up with that? Alright. We're getting there. Wow. Who are they?
Why are we not all on Amazon internet yet? No, that's like, do they actually have an internet provider? Like, I'm surprised old Jeff hasn't monopolized internet yet.
No, but Elon is. He wants that. No, he does have like Starlink. Won't it have like? Oh yeah,
that's
that's my point. Like, Bezos is not, but Elon wants. Elon wants that thing. Oh,
Well, and then the other problem is it's cooperative monopolies. So like they run it like gang territories. Like this is my area, I'll stay out of yours, you
Yeah.
stay out of mine.
yeah. It's very close. Yeah, in Brazil, it's the same thing.
So Ed goes 43-9. Ellen. It is kind of comical.
What do you mean, sir?
He is the
I sense sarcasm in that.
he is the peak male physique. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I don't know if you guys seen the picture of him, but holy cow.
Oh.
So Danny takes P1 43-6 away from Ed.
I have a
Two
question
tenths
to
up.
follow. What did you think about Ferris's wall ride into the pit lane?
Ferris's wall. Oh, in Spa.
Yeah.
Ferris
I don't know
took
what you're
the
talking about. That was CGI. That was fake.
Ferris took the ACC line. The ACC apparently you can like flat out that. In iRacing you cannot.
Ferris 8 wall, like, yeah, that was a perfect stint. Boom, into the
No,
pit lane.
Ferris just found a faster way to get through the pit lane. Like if you don't have to slow down and just ride the wall, you gain time, right?
You
Yes.
thought it was GT Sport and tried to wall ride?
Yes.
There you go.
I saved 2/10 in the pits.
Yes.
So Danny 43-6, Ed 43-9, Carl 44 flat. So about 4/10 between the three. I'm waiting for Hutch to put in a time. Oh, he has put in a time. He's done a 15th with a 45.5.
Being proving big.
Wallace pulls
No
over
pun
and
intended.
start finish straight, goes back to the pit to make setup changes.
Diego, every time you say no pun intended, it is very much intended.
No. Oh, drop some tents. Let's see. I think B's into something. If he finishes this lap, he gets P2.
Juan just improved up to P6. So we got two gold drivers, Robeson and Juan, in 5th and 6th. Regan's still holding in 8th for silver.
There you go.
I don't
Why
want
is
to say the
Hutch
silver
so
pole,
low?
but I don't know. Hutch could have got caught out in traffic or something. He's got some space in front of him now, and he has, I believe that's Milo behind him.
Yeah, B bailed on the lap. He wants another one.
Hutch mowed a little grass, but is still gaining time.
Oh, but that must be bad.
I don't know how the Bentley is here. I can imagine it's a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
It is a land yacht. It doesn't handle the best, and this is kind of a twisty track.
Mm-hmm. I figure mid-engines will be great in
In the very little bit of testing I did, it seems like ever since that update, that Bentley is just such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it pre, 1.8 or something like that. Like we drove it at, what did we do? Kailani, Tiago?
Yes, it was a blast. Like, it was a great car.
Where we got murdered at the beginning.
Repeatedly, yeah.
But yeah, I drove it in the last Pint series that I participated in. I drove the Bentley.
Yeah,
'Cause it's a fun
same
car.
here.
Wow, is
But yeah, I
very
think it
nice.
just got nerfed to shit.
Alright, B's onto something now. Jesus. Oh, he
You
just...
just had?
Sorry.
As soon as you said something.
It's my bad.
Why'd you snipe them like that for, right? So Ed 4/10 up, coming into the hairpins, I guess you call them. I don't know the corner names or any of that crap.
I don't know in those track. I don't know this track, by the way. Never stopped to study this one.
Murray's coming in 4/10 up.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Stether is also coming in.
Yeah, Ed around the final corner.
Murray
It's
P10.
not
enough.
gonna be enough to jump him, but
Less than a tenth, though.
yeah, 400ths of a second off of Danny. Carl invalidated. He pulled over. Nice.
There you
Actually, I have an
go.
update. Nick, his computer crashed.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Also, Nick, Victor, and Joby are all wearing the same livery. They are the Lambros.
Bruh. Bruh.
It's kind of funny.
I'm not gonna rant about...
I know, right?
Bro, I don't know which one's worse.
But the logo they put on the side of it is pretty good.
I'm not gonna rent a
It's-
Lamborghini again. Fuck that. Next.
It's the Predator, you know, whatever.
Bruv.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a Catholic priest's face. No, it's when Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other guy like grab each other's hands to shake her, and it's like their muscles
I
and all
froze
that
for a
shit.
good second there. That's you're saying. I didn't say shit.
That's
Swear.
a different Predator movie, Tiago.
Oh, it's sponsored by Pressers for some reason.
There you go.
Oh,
Brought to you by the Catholic Church.
F's in the chat. F.
Why do people watch this shit? Why does it say there's 24 people watching this trash?
People like to watch shit. Also,
Hey, Paul, if you switch over to Danny or other Danny, Benito, they're running nose to tail.
bro.
Danny pulling over and having to wait to get a little bit of room there.
My point that
Talking about Benito, I updated it. I put it in the folder. It's in there.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well,
Oh, robots and cooking.
unless he crashes, we're not gonna watch him anyway. So
Depends. 51A.
Ryan said, "Who let the clowns on the track today?"
I'm not sure, Ryan, who gave you the permission.
Damn.
Well, that's
Oh, and in case anybody missed the press release, Sandbags Incorporated has moved over into the salt space, so you can now purchase both items from them.
That's right.
only when I'm driving that happens.
If you need sand for your sandbox or a giant kitty litter box or something like that, we got you
yeah,
covered. If you need
S-
industrial amounts of salt for driveways or parking lots.
As CEO for the company, I have to defend myself, saying that when I'm driving, I'm another person. I'm a second personality, so I apologize for any and every action I've made or ever done. Let's just say on the start of the race, I cussed a lot of shit in people.
Are you apologizing for driving angrily?
I used a lot of profanities while I was on the wheel, and
Oh, see, I was just gonna server mute him. You got it to him before I did.
Yeah, I had Tiago streaming his screen so I could see it live. So thanks.
Holly D Train, I watched because I can't race first time chat. Welcome.
do you care to elaborate why? Fuck you.
I elaborated why in the, what channel was it? Oh, it was the Eat a Bag of Dicks channel. With you and all your apologies.
Bruv.
Just a quick note. In terms of quality, Roboson is about to push.
Bears, nobody cares about this.
I don't see a yellow now.
It's qualifying.
No, Carl Big is about to drop a spot. Oh, just barely. Yeah, he lost a lot of it on the last corner and then gained it back.
Ed
Rob has improved,
Kerstetter,
but not enough.
Ed Kerstetter was 8/10 up. He's dropped about half a second. Oh, that's probably why he was 8/10 up then.
Rados got Sector 1 somehow, by a lot. Damn.
That sucks. Go faster!
He didn't get it.
I didn't make it. So close.
Jesus.
Is it ethically sourced salt and sand? Yes.
Oh, the beach?
Yeah.
Fucking God. Will you go fuck yourself, please, real quick?
We make him start
What
races
salt
and
you
then
shall have.
We milk him like a spider.
Milk. What? Oh! God. Jesus Lord.
Update from Carl's pit crew.
Wow,
He's worried about his
wow,
internet
is very
crashing and ruining
nice.
somebody else's race. Well, that's just part of it, man.
Yeah.
Malfunctions happen in the race and shit goes wrong.
Yeah, engines blow like in Le Mans 24, Spa 24. Like, sadly, that happens.
Yeah, if you're driving down the straight and both of your left side tires blow out and your car just decides to rotate and you hit
Yeah.
somebody, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. I'm shocked. And I'm the sandbagger, I tell you.
Isn't this a track that Victor actually likes?
Victor's really good in here.
I don't understand how this track could be liked.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, Murray's the only one that hasn't crossed the line
He's
yet.
about to finish a banger.
Robeson with a 43.9 finds himself in third.
No.
Murray destroys 2 tenths on the last
Bad.
corner.
Yeah, he's ahead of Redo's. Hutch put in a pretty good time.
3. Murray didn't get Hutchings for 3,000ths of a second. Damn.
But we're sharing pit stalls, apparently. It's a new fusion.
I want to see Paul's rant if this doesn't go well. Let's. So
I've been telling people if we don't get rain this week, Paul is going to riot.
I know, yeah. You'll do it, but you'll not be pleased with that. I know it. You'll pretend you're cool, but you're not cool. You'll be angry as shit. That's true. Let's see. Just wait. Wait for the rent, guys. It's coming.
Luis says rain or riot. Yeah.
See? Didn't say shit. It's on the chat.
If it doesn't rain, Paul's just gonna hit the X on the server and be like, "No, we're done."
Comment on the comment on the chat. The only thing wet will be Paul's tears when it's dry. It was me as well. I swear.
F. Mother.
And no clouds.
Bruh. I really hope that the people, because next week is week 4, which is the voting round. So everybody in the league gets to vote for what track they want it to be. I would suggest they vote for a track they're good at in the wet.
Paul, you're an admin. If you want to give a drive-through to Joby, he just said, "Get wrecked, Paul."
Yep.
There you go.
I was watching Danny's stream earlier, and he brought it up and was looking at it, and he's like, it's supposed to be anonymous, but it shows all the little things, and he just clicked on one, and he was like, oh wait, it is anonymous. So he voted on the track on accident, just trying to see how it worked.
Oh my god.
Oh, can you change? Okay. Okay.
Paul,
You can move your
honest
vote around, but
question.
you're only allowed one.
If you want to restart, I can restart it. Yeah, if you want, we can do it. Do you wanna? Right. True.
Yeah,
It is true. Remember, was like Kalami first round last season, which was like mayhem in the dry. So, you're right. Luis Castro says Kuntnos. Jeez.
well, what's crazy is like, is you had the
it's yeah, a lot of things that they claim it doesn't. But yeah, just add on the list.
John Jorgensen in Discord should have known it was going to be hot and going to hit 100 plus rear right, so don't ass pack me.
Wait,
Right?
what?
What?
And then what?
Something about ass packing.
Someone asked me, is Paul commentating because we can't hear him on Twitch?
Who said that?
It was Kyle, I think. We've been talking a lot of shit and nobody.
There you go.
Hi.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's. I blame NVIDIA.
Why?
Because NVIDIA broadcasts sometimes it
It loses the source.
yeah, it just goes to default audio source instead of my mic.
I hate this. OBS does the same thing. I hate this.
So it's
I
like
get that every time I get a Windows update, it resets everything. Like all my
Yeah.
sound levels, all my inputs, everything.
I hate that shit. I stopped using NVIDIA Broadcast because of this.
I don't have any of that NVIDIA broadcast shit. That's just Windows.
Ah,
I've got a weird one. Whenever I open the Windows volume mixer, Discord quits broadcasting the audio to my headset.
oh shit.
See, when I open my volume mixer thing, and it shows all the different programs, what levels they're at, they like automatically adjust. So they'll like click down a couple and they'll come back up, come down and then up. Anyway,
well,
race time.
we're already going
Hutchins
3
has a
wide down into turn 1.
yeah.
Down in looks like P13. Is Milo gonna get caught up? Oh, Milo gets bumped.
Yep. Rados is dead.
Oh no, death.
Yep, Rados is being
Luki
tossed around a
just-
little bit. So
Lot of
Rados
death on-
and Riley are the two
guys,
that
guys. What are we doing?
ping pong. That's what we're doing.
Alright, if we talked about restarting, this would be the time.
No.
Death in turn 3.
Don't we have a no 3 wide rule?
You got to live with your decisions.
If you guys excuse us, me, Dale, and Ferris will be quite busy.
Good luck.
And we'll be right back.
And you wanted rain, or I wanted
Okay.
rain.
Wet races from now on.
I know. You know, they seem to be like very good at going single file and leaving distance when it's raining. When it's dry, they'll get super brave.
Milo's car is trashed already. Like his front end is mangled.
Yeah, he's gonna need to add some. What happened to that Kamen? Car number 350. He got spun around again, I think, and he's like dead last now.
He is backwards. Did he get killed at the start? Let me grab the replay.
Yeah, so Milo's gonna have a couple of skulls now that to add to that livery of his. I'm telling you, you better just by the end of the season, it's gonna be covered in skulls from him dying. And who is behind them? Michael Lukey. As they go down in turn 1. Lukey's gonna just stay behind him. Dab on the brakes super early so he doesn't hit him. Castro's behind him though. Oh, who's that stopped on track on the replay? Sorry, I just noticed that.
On my replay?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like so I'm trying to figure that because this is under the warm up lap. He just pulls over and stops.
Oh.
So he's being followed. He's got, I believe that's Wallace and then behind him, and he pulls over and stops on the side of the track.
Hardware issue?
I'm not sure. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, we're green. He's just way behind the field. He avoids Rados making his turn.
Yeah, very strange. I'm guessing it was a hardware issue or something.
Oh yeah, then he just looped it after the chicane. Yep, touched the curb on the chicane exit and looped it.
Yep, typical Honda things.
Interesting.
So, a really crappy start out of the midfield. The front runners have gotten away pretty cleanly, though. Danny, half a second gap to Ed. Robeson's kind of trailing back now, 1.7. Hutch, though, has gotten past Carl. Hutch putting in a very smoking lap as he chases down Robeson. Oh, another death.
Yellows. Yeah, that's Ryan and Joey.
And Victor. Let's see what happened here.
Victor.
Oh, yep. Joey murders Ryan, who then taps Victor's rear end, spins him around, and then T-bones him. So Joey with the premeditated murder on Ryan Cody. McLaren brakes are not as good as you think they are. Just FYI. They suck.
Bill and Siren Juan having a little bit of a drag race. Juan, I think, got caught up in that incident earlier, so he may have some damage.
Yeah, he's got front end damage. You can see it.
Yeah, he's bouncing all over the place. Benito is under a yellow flag. He is backwards.
Oh, he is pulling forward. He just
Ryan Cody.
killed Ryan.
Oh my God. Folks, and that collected a bunch of other people. Like, we got...
Wow, yeah, and he got really lucky that he didn't get collected himself when he spun.
That was a shit
And then,
joint.
yeah, he just murders Ryan Cody, who has nowhere to go.
What is going on today?
Nothing, it's Sunday.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Ryan
there's
is
things
now-
going on.
Ryan is sideways after the kink. He
Yeah,
is
he
teleporting back
teleported.
to the pit.
Yeah, Luis went around Mike Lukey, and he is now trying to make... well, Artem also tried to squeeze his nose in there, but then he got passed by Dorcius, so Artem lost a position, trying to be brave in the early minutes of the race here. Kind of a shit show today. Not sure exactly what is going on. I mean, Hungaroring's a pretty, I don't know. It's not a wide, it is a wide track, but it's not like a difficult one, I don't think. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't
Sure.
know. Like, the front 10 or so are doing okay. It's up to like Milo, and then just like the midfield has just lost their minds.
Yep. Joey got past Dave Miller, Savage got past Riley,
Yeah,
and Victor's
Riley in
now
the
looking to make a
Honda.
move.
Riley and the Honda got collected in 1 or 2 incidents.
Yeah, Riley now finds himself in the Lambros sandwich, with Joby in front, Victor behind. I wish they would choose like some kind of, I don't know.
Alternate the colors a little bit.
Yeah, like paint the mirror cap something different, or I don't know, whatever the accent is.
We got Dimitri under yellow flag, and Guillerme, and we got Barrett rejoining. Yeah, the midfield needs to figure their shit out. This is embarrassing.
Yep. Milo with 18 seconds of damage, according to Bullet.
They are 3 wide going into the hairpins. Dylan's gonna jump Dorcius. He's going to
Ooh.
get tapped by, I believe that's Riley,
That is right. I mean, that was a hell of a send.
who extended. Yeah, they split Dorcius and then tapped each other. So Dylan's gonna lose 2 or 3 spots off of that.
Hey, remember, the race is won in lap 1. If you're not up front in lap 1, you lost. That's how it is, right?
Sure. Pit window's open. I expect to see people diving into the pits.
Well, what I see is Sour diving the hell out of Dorcius. Making it stick, though.
Yeah, I mean, he made it clean. Behind him, we got Victor alongside Barrett, and they're going to chase down Dorcius as well.
Yeah, the midfield has completely lost their brains.
Yeah, Ryan's in the chat already.
Victor is going to take the grass. Dorcius is going to fall down a little bit. Come under...
Ryan, there's nothing you can do, man. He pulled that into you.
No, yeah. Gold goes way wide, Victor squeezes by, and Curzon now squeezes by, or tries to at least.
Oh, yeah. So Victor was not for class position, but Gould is going to keep Brian behind him. Guillerme misses the chicane a bit, and that slows down Rados behind him. Rados going to have a heck of a recovery drive.
Yeah, Dave Miller and Joey Melody swap positions, so Dave is now back in front of Joey. Further up the field, we got a little three-way battle between Hutch, Big, and Murray. And then up at the front, Ed and Danny are kind of close. About 0.7 to 1 second gap. As Dorsch just must have gone wide, he lost 6 positions in the last, I don't know, 10 seconds.
Who was that?
Dorsch's?
Yeah, Dorsch, I believe he had an off track and he let some people go. He probably has some damage.
He is in the pits. Victor is in the pits.
Yeah. So as I suspected, you know, some people that picked up some damage early. I mean, Milo's sticking to the back of Jared. So a couple BMWs running together. They got some space around them. Big gap up front, big gap behind.
Yeah,
so Milo's gonna nurse that damage.
Milo's still P2 in gold class. I think he got lucky that the other people around him got even more involved in incidents.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, he's not racing Robeson, because Robeson is out there in front of Hutch and Carl and them. So Milo is leading gold class on his own. Robeson's going to end up getting moved up at some point. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, Joseph Savage. Two people cut the chicane. I think that was John Lukey and Savage taking the straight line through the chicane there.
Oh, having a look on the outside of Hutch in the hairpins. It's a long way to go. Carl getting a little loose there.
Where's the rain? Come on, rain.
Danny and Ed have pieced out. They have a 5-second gap to Robeson.
Yeah, I think Robeson's holding Hutch up though.
Yeah, a little bit. Lukey just dropped a couple spots. He is entering the pit.
Hutch being blocked by Robeson. I know he's getting frustrated. Ironically enough, the Bentley has an American flag on its rear quarter windows. Cool.
Nice. That's good. Hutch is American. Oh, Hutch with a little drift there.
Hutch flashing the hell out of Robinson, trying to get by. I mean, this is, you know, for
Robinson is allowed
pride points, yeah.
Oh, Carl is going to go through the sand. I don't know if he just missed his braking, but he's going to be alongside Murray as he rejoins. So the two guys with bad internet are going to fight it out. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, well, hopefully the internet stays up and long for them, up enough for them to finish out their little fight here, because it's about the only interesting thing happening on track.
We got netcode killed yesterday in Spa by a guy with a 300 plus ping, so.
Yeah, but that's iRacing.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully, well, Benito and Jamilio are side by side. Back there in 26th and 27th. But yeah, I think enough people have died that we're kind of spreading out a little bit.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, this Murray-Carl fight is pretty much the closest thing out on track. Actually, Barrett and Savage down in 18th and 19th are very close together. But this is not for class. Realistically, Savage could move over.
Is Barrett and Savage are IRL friends, like they hang out together. So now they get to fight each other on track.
So this is for pride.
Yeah, pride and shit-talking each other. And
Joey Melody taking a look at Brian Curzon down into turn 1. Gonna go around the outside. Brian's gonna stick around the inside. Brian's not giving up that position though. He squeezes Joey out on the rumble strips.
Yeah, Brian's super nice guy, but he will race you. He's not just gonna let it, because he's trying to chase down Clark Gould ahead.
Yeah, but Joey is going to make the move down into turns 3 and 4, so he is going to get out in front.
If it was me, I'd let Joey go, because I know Joey's gonna kill Clark.
Mm-hmm. Joey doing Joey things.
We got... Just taking a look at Milo, he's still stuck to the back of Jared's car, but they got Dorcius, who is a lap down. And I believe he's catching them.
He is, but he's also completed a pit stop, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yellow flag for Letkeman again. He's perpendicular on track, and I believe he disconnected, because I don't have his... Yeah.
Yeah, he put in a really good qualifying lap, and then, like we said, he pulled over during the warm-up lap, and then spun it a couple times, I believe. So,
Yep,
yeah,
Savage is
gonna
go way wide out of the last turn, letting Barrett by. So Savage going to lose 1 position for overall class standings, down into 19th now.
Yeah, Dylan Sauer just got a position off of Riley.
Yep, further back, Victor making his way around Oliveira. And yeah, Dorcius, let's see if he's going to try and make a move here. I mean, again, he is a lap down, but if you are faster, you know, you want to unlap yourself. You don't want to get stuck
100%.
too long. So Dorcius trying to move around Milo. Joey's caught up to Clark, so either a murder is incoming, or Clark is going to move out of the way. We shall see. Oh, I guess I still haven't loaded Joey's new livery. Whoops. Still the highlighter yellow.
The highlighter yellow.
Oh, Clark almost died on his own. Oh, and Clark took Joey out.
Oh, Joey got the worst of that, because Clark got righted by Joey.
So, yep, there's the death.
I was wrong. It was Clark that killed Joey.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he got a little loose, and then Joey tried to make it around him, and then Clark just lost it. I don't know if that was anything that Joey could have done.
So, for those of you in chat, if you want to know what's going on to the front, there's Danny's Twitch link. He is back on Twitch. If you don't follow him, it's a pretty good watch.
Yeah, he's definitely not slow. It's 2 deaths for Joey. I'm not sure.
So we got Robeson, and then Lukey is slotted in between after his pit stop. Between him and Hutch. Between Robeson and Hutch.
Mike Lukey, not John Lukey.
Yeah, Michael Lukey.
Too many Lukeys. I think we should cut them both. I mean, what?
I don't know. John Lukey's a pretty good driver. I don't have a problem with him.
He is, yeah, and he sticks his nose out of trouble, which is more than I can say for the other one.
So, okay, I gotta find out what happened to Jared. Regan in the Discord VR audio cut out on formation lap. So, yeah, it was VR issues.
You know, it really seems like VR people have a lot of issues compared to us flat screen plebs.
Yeah, everybody's like, VR's better, get VR. And it's like, I hear about VR's disconnecting mid-race all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Luis Castro lost... Oh, sorry, Jared Seckham lost 2 positions to Luis and Juan Cairo, so he's going to drop down to 13th. Still first in the silver class, though, by a pretty big margin.
Yeah, so Milo got by him. I think Jared's letting these guys go because they're not for class position, and he does have such a large lead over John Lukey. So it could be a tactical thing, like he's just trying to go out there and run clean laps.
Yeah, not get
Get in
killed.
trouble.
Yeah, closest 2 cars on track are Juan Kairos and Luis Castro, and then further down the field we got Barrett and Savage, who swapped positions earlier, basically just following John Lukey around. Dave Chimilio and Benito Garza have moved their way up. Well, they're still technically last because everyone else behind them has completed their pit stop. No, Alvarado's not racing. He got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
He's too cool for us now.
Actually, it's his birthday weekend.
Oh, I thought
I
they were gonna say actually it's his mother.
Well, no, so I asked him if he wanted to do the Spa 24 with us, and he said it's his birthday weekend, and he's also going to be out of town, like he's going to visit his mom and stuff, and quote-unquote girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's not here. So happy birthday to Nick.
Not.
What a clown.
Yep. True story.
I mean, he could have came in and won a race on his birthday, but whatever.
Savage looking to make a move on Barrett. Barrett moves to the inside to cover down into turn 1. Savage is
gonna late break. Good luck getting that thing shut down.
Yeah.
Get back there and try that again, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not gonna stick. Not by a long shot.
I keep clicking back to Carl and Hutch, because Carl's just stuck to the back of Hutch's car. And
Yeah,
I say
Carl
that,
keeps
runs wide.
going wide though, and I think he keeps getting track limits.
Yeah, he's having some traction issues or something. Where's Bullet? Bullet, I need you to go see how many track warnings Carl has.
Yes. That's how many?
Report
One.
back. One.
One
Okay.
track cut. 1. Ha ha ha. 2. Ha ha.
Ooh, track cuts. They got Juan and Luis. Fixing to get into it.
He's nervous to pass. Hey, look, you know, don't be nervous. Just send it.
Yeah, send it. Who cares?
So Danny has 2, and now B has 2. So I guess that last one must have been a track cut.
Yep, there you go.
So him and Danny are sitting on 2.
I'm telling you, that's what I was saying before the race. I want to see like 10 drive-throughs.
Well,
These guys are going to be cutting everywhere.
Yeah, all of the some of the most egregious accidents. I don't know. We might see some drive-throughs happen regardless.
Oh yeah, there's going to be penalties galore.
I know. I can't wait.
We might want to put the Series 9 chat in slow mode now for all the salt that's going to be incoming. I've
know, it's
already
actually-
posted in there because I'm salty.
That's actually a good idea. I
I should
should
like lock that channel for like an hour.
after the race.
After the race, just lock her for an hour and be like, go away, go do something else.
Is there no slash command to do slow mode for Discord? My God. Oh, yellow flag for John Lukey and Barrett. They are both sideways.
Oh,
Let's see what happened here.
and that is after the left-hand kink.
Oh, Barrett sticks his nose on the inside of John Lukey. That is 100% on Barrett. Flips John Lukey around, and he comes out pretty clean, actually, because he can just keep going.
Bro, you can't pass there. Come on.
No, you can't.
What's up, Will?
That is not where you make a move.
Yeah, that's like spot number 1 on this track where you do not make a move. That will be a penalty.
What do you think for slow mode? 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes? I feel like 1 minute should be enough.
Can you set like a time for it, or are you just doing it now?
No, I'm just doing it now.
Oh, like how long it between messages or what?
Yeah. 1 hour.
Yeah. One person gets to talk per hour. One Kyra's into the pit. So
Rados
that's good.
getting past Luki. So Rados on a really good recovery drive. Bullet, let's not talk about today's for F1. Okay, Carlos, speed now, box. No. As he's fighting Sergio for position. Okay, Carlos, box. Fucking idiots. Even the F1 commentators are like, is Ferrari not watching what's going on track?
I guess they just have like a strategy, and they're like, no, we're not changing at all.
Yeah, I that's what somebody said, is they have like every team has like custom software to figure out when to pit and like what the best strategy is and stuff.
Right.
And I really do think that they just take whatever that software spits out and they just do it.
Right.
There's like no, if the software says box now, like box now. Yeah, I mean, they cost them, if not fourth, at least a podium. So I don't know. It's kind of funny. I don't know why people are still fans of that team. Remember the good years? Oh, you mean like what, 2004?
I don't like. People shouldn't be surprised anymore. Like, I don't even watch F1, and I know the names. Like, how many times can you shoot yourself in the foot?
Well, they keep firing their race, their team principals. They keep firing like random people, like heads must roll. But then there's people that like for some reason the shit just keeps happening. So it's like they're not firing the right people, or that's just how the team is. Who knows? Sucks for them. Get better. Oh, Chimilio under a yellow flag. He's off the side of the track.
Oh.
Yeah, he is parked. He is waiting there.
Into the wall. He is gone.
So rip another one. So everyone from 21st on down is going to gain a spot for free.
Chimilio was one of the late Spa 24 drivers. He may have just had enough.
Yep, it's definitely possible.
Or he could have had a hardware issue. He
Fell asleep at the wheel. It happens.
I don't see him streaming, so I don't know.
Yeah, so like what am I looking at? Oh yeah, that's right. Ferrari. So you know what's funny? And this is the really funny part. Ever since Tote, they've had Italian team principals. And guess when the last time they were good was? When the team principal was French.
They need to start hiring from the outside.
Like, every team principal since then has been either crap at worst or below average at best. So yeah, it's like somebody needs to just, you need to go outside the country. I mean, yeah, they had hey, he was a cigarette executive from Marlboro, but he looked like an Italian mobster, which counts for something in my book. You know, if you're gonna be bad at your job, at least you gotta look like super cool doing it, and he looked super cool doing it.
Bruce is pulled over and teleported back to the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, Binotto looks like a literal clown without the makeup. Like, if he painted his face white and his nose red, he wouldn't need to wear a wig.
Well, Bruce has left the server.
Oh no, Bruce.
We're dropping. We're down to 29.
Yeah, which is still a lot of cars on track for for Hungaroring.
Week has been whack so far.
This week has been whack.
Yeah, Robeson, Hutch, and Carl are the only cars under second to each other. people start their pit cycle.
Yeah, so first round of pit stops coming in. I'm going to be curious to see if Milo decides to fix any damage, because he is killing it out there with the 8 seconds of damage.
How does the damage work in ACC? Do they repair any of that while your pit stop is going on, or is it all?
I think
like,
I think it gets tacked onto your
okay.
pit stop.
So it's just a total thing.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing at Spa last night. We had like a minute of damage, and we would go in to do our normal pit stop, and we would just take whatever optional would happen during our fueling and tires, and then we would just go.
So like 15, 20 seconds.
Yeah, we get a couple here, a couple there.
Yeah, ACC doesn't have a very their system is very, very basic.
Come on, Carl, send it. Danny in this lap? Yeah. We got like spies everywhere and all these different Twitch channels. It's great.
Pit lane reporters.
Heck yeah.
You see his Bonotto with the clown red nose. Dude, it could be the hair or the glasses, but he literally looks like a clown. Carl in.
Yeah, Carl into the pit.
Like, it could be the facial expression. I don't know what it is, but every time I see him, he just looks like a clown to me.
Oh, Danny and Ed both in. So Robeson inherits the lead with Hutch behind him.
Yep, Joey's on 3 track cuts, 1 more, and the drive-through incoming. So
Nice.
Joey needs to be careful out there.
Balls into the pit from Pint.
Yep, Nick Kohout up to P4. I mean, granted, he hasn't done his pit stop, but nice drive back from him.
Yeah, doing pretty good in the Lambo.
Miller is under yellow flag.
Oh, rip. Oh,
See
he's
what
just
happened
off
here.
track.
It was just Porsche things. Oh yeah, just Porsche things. Wee. Drift,
Yeah.
drift, drift, and snap.
Miller switched from the Lexus to the Porsche, and why?
And why? I don't know.
Like, you can't get more polar opposites.
No. And he just wants a challenge.
Okay, fair enough. Who am I to question?
Oh, Rados under yellow flag again. He is lying perpendicular to the track, trying to figure out which way to pull forward. Did he get Honda'd? Coming out of the chicane. Oh yeah, hits the bump. Rear end goes flying. Car goes around.
Yeah, I see a lot of tire marks there. He is parked, waiting. Wallace with a drive-through. I'm assuming penalties are coming in now.
Yep.
As
Carl
people are
Big
completing their pit stops.
making his way around Brian Curzon. Brian just moved out of the way. So Carl got he only dropped down to 13th. I think he got a pretty good, or no, he got a terrible pit stop, sorry. Because Danny is now, what, 9-10 seconds ahead-ish?
Danny and Ed were 12 or 13 seconds clear of P2 or P3 whenever they pit.
Yeah, actually he did get a better pit stop. He got a 1 minute entry to exit, and Danny got a 1:04.
Yeah, Danny got jumped in the pit though, because Ed is out in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
So the SRO teammates have swapped position.
Yeah, let's hope that Danny doesn't repeat what happened at Silverstone, where he had a slower pit stop and then he just went spinning the rest of the race.
Oh my god. That poor guy.
I mean, it started hurting me, and I'm not even racing.
Hutch into the pit, tired of following
Hutch out of the pit. Hutch with a... Did Hutch take tires? He's under a minute. He has 27 seconds stopped. Everyone else seems to be 31 as the fastest, 32s and 33s. So I don't think Hutch took tires. I think he just refueled.
He didn't take tires and it's that hot? Yikes.
Don't think so. I mean, his pit stop was 5 seconds faster than anyone else.
Well, I mean, if that's how you gotta close the gap. I thought for some reason that he was in front of Danny, but that's Benito. I was like, did he come out in front of Danny somehow and from the pits on that? No, that didn't work.
Yeah, because if you look, he's 5.6 seconds up on Carl now.
Yeah.
And they were, 0.2. So I don't think he took tires. It's a very dangerous play.
Yeah, he was 4 seconds faster in the pit than even Carl was.
Yeah, so Robeson, your provisional leader for now. He has not gone in for tires yet. Luis catching up to Milo. This
Yeah,
is going to be for
Milo.
position.
Well, Milo
Actually, no, Milo's in the pits. Yep. Waiting for my timing to catch up.
I saw the same thing. I was like, uh-oh. Jorgensen going around Gould. It shouldn't take long. He's gonna outbrake him into the
Gonna
first
Porsche break him there.
hairpin.
Yep, and he is gone. Yeah, I'm curious to see if this, Hutch not taking tires thing is going to work out. So Robeson's last lap was a 45.7, and Hutch's was he just came out of the pit, so it's kind of hard to judge. But I want to see what he does as his first full lap. Because Robeson is kind of putting in pretty quick laps. Got one hell of a pit crew. I mean, yeah. Is Ed Kerstetter trying to make his way around Dylan Sauer, who is now caught in this little fight between Danny and Ed? So he might actually get to push Ed back into Danny.
Robeson and Murray into the pit.
They're both caught between behind backmarker and Dave Miller. And there goes Ed, there goes Danny.
Yeah, Dave's pretty accommodating. I kind of let you go. Ed having or not Ed, but Danny having a look just to see what it looks like ahead. That's Dylan Sauer in the Audi ahead of Kerstetter.
Yeah, so I think Dylan might actually end up pushing Ed back to give Danny a chance here. Whether it's on purpose or, I'm sure it's not on purpose. But
Dylan hasn't pit yet, but this is all for position, so he doesn't have to move.
No, he does not. Danny flashing Ed as they go down to turn one. Danny's gonna be way late on the brakes, almost gonna hit Dylan Sauer.
Dylan's super slow.
Yeah, Ed managed to squeeze around the outside.
Lots of flashing each other.
As Dylan kind of looks like he's taken the defensive line, which again, it's within his rights to do so. He doesn't have to move out of the way. Danny has to tap on the brakes to not hit the back of Dylan. So
that's going to be frustrating for Danny because Ed is just going to start pulling away.
I mean, he already is. He's already pulled out a 1.5 second gap. As you can see, Danny really trying to make his way around Dylan, and he just can't. This is a hard track to overturn. To overtake, sorry. Overturn.
Alright, so Danny's going to... Oh, Dylan, a little bit of a snap there, trying to avoid Danny as he goes by.
Yeah, so Danny's free now, but he has a 2.7 second gap to Ed. So that could not have worked out worse for Danny. A little bit further down the field, Hutch's gamble so far seems to be working. He is way clear of Robeson, but he is under pressure from Carl. Yeah,
and Carl has fresh tires, as far as we know.
Yeah, as far as we know. I mean, I can't confirm because I don't think Hutch is streaming, but he didn't seem to have taken tires.
Hutch is streaming.
Is he? Well,
somebody go find out.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Up to it.
Dylan Sauer in the pits, Matt Hardem in the pits.
One of these days, yeah, he had a run. I think he's going to try to late break Hutch here with those newer tires.
Which he does
on the inside.
He has the inside of the chicane. He is going to have the better exit also, so he is going to get out in front of Hutch.
That's a clean pass.
That is a clean pass.
Now I would imagine that Carl will start to pull away a bit here.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Like he kept having to slow down behind. I feel like Hutch was holding him up even on when they both had newer tires.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, Carl has a 12-second deficit to make up to catch up to Danny.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough time.
I mean, if Danny gets stuck behind Dylan for another couple laps, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. James Riley is catching up to the back of Milo. Milo doesn't look to have fixed that damage, at least I don't think so from his pit stop. 1 minute flat.
Nah, I think if you're Milo, you just run with it. Like
Yeah.
it sucks. He's gonna be upset about it, but he's gonna get killed. Save it, catch it.
Yeah, he saved it. So he lost a little bit of time, and Riley waited for him.
There's another name on the car.
Guys, new record.
What?
20
yeah,
minutes
what is it,
looking
two
into
seconds?
penalties.
Oh,
This is a new record, I believe. Sorry. Go on.
We put Series 9 chat in slow mode because of this.
yeah, actually I think I might up it to 2 minutes. Just to give people some time to cool off.
Blaine checking in says Danny has 3 track warning.
So, Danny and Joey Meliti on 3 track warnings. That is that's a hell of a... Well, there's nothing really similar about those two, is what I'm trying to say.
Gear may move aside and let Danny through nice and easy. We remember last week at Suzuka when we were watching the front runners and they were all on invalid laps because they were just cutting everywhere.
Yeah, Danny's on an invalid lap. Nick Kohout, Milo, Riley, but I think that was from that tap that Riley gave Milo. And again, even though it's different class, I mean, Milo doesn't have to move out of the way, but he is massively holding up Riley.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a certain point where
Riley's weaving back and forth.
If I'm
just getting out of the
Milo,
way.
like, dude, just go. I am not even remotely as fast as you are. Just go.
Like,
and Riley's gonna go around the outside.
I get that it's a position on track and you want to get as many as you can, but like, let's be intelligent.
Yeah. Yeah, so Riley is going to make his way past Milo into the chicane, so he is going to get that position. Milo's going to drop down to 12th. As I say that, Robeson has caught up to the back of Hutch, so Hutch's gamble is backfiring in a massive way. Because last lap he was 1.5 seconds slower than Robeson.
Oh, Jared hadn't pit yet, so Jared was leading the race.
For a little bit, yeah.
Didn't even notice that. Good job, Jared.
If we had a laps led statistic like F1 does, I'm sure that would count.
Yeah.
But we don't. So it's going to be interesting as the last 15 minutes, from what I understand, 45 to 50 minutes is when your tires really start to drop off. So, according to Ferris's own very scientific testing, the 5 seconds you lose, you either lose 5 seconds in a pit stop or you lose them over the course of the remainder of the race if you don't take tires.
Right.
So, but then you also run the chance of, crashing.
Are there still spots open for Pint? It depends on what class you are. We had a couple silver and AM drivers drop out. But the upper classes are full.
So what he's saying is if you're slow, sucks.
If you're fast, you're shit out of luck. But if you're a slower guy,
so the upper, okay.
Yeah.
I can be slow.
yeah, we have. I mean, if we're somebody that we know and you're like, "Oh, I'm slow," we're gonna be like, "Yeah, that's bullshit."
John Lukey on Michael Lukey for P19. Michael Lukey's going to move out of the way and just let John Lukey go. That is something I've never seen before.
That was probably, if you don't let me go, I'm going to shave your head while you're asleep.
Benito Garza, yellow flag in the pits. I think he teleported in. Oh, he's on a stop and go 30.
Stop, go 30, yeah. Joy Blitty has a drive-through penalty. Perfect, stick me an AM. Blaine, I saw your qualifying lap at Bathurst the other day. So no. But then I did see how your race went. Even, I mean, fair enough, Blaine racing with COVID, so I imagine that sucks. I know you have COVID.
Stephen Wallace on Joby. Chasing him down.
And he has closed the gap. He's now 7 tenths. You can hear
Danny...
Tiago giving penalties aggressively.
Sorry.
Aggressively typing.
I am.
Yeah, he's closed the gap. Robeson has kept the gap to Hutch.
Joey got an SG30 for cutting the tracks out. This wasn't.
Oh, Joey got his track cuts. Is that what you mean?
Well, that is unfortunate.
No, it says SG30 cutting the track, literally.
Yeah, because he already had a drive-through.
Oh.
So, when you have a drive-through to serve and you get another one, you give you a stop and go.
Camilio says, just give me a quali band next race.
You got it.
Oh.
Was Chimilio the cause of lap 1, turn 1?
That he did a Mega Send in T2, which killed 1 and threw this dude into 2 more.
Bad, Dave. Bad.
Well,
and Danny closed the gap, and now Ed has pulled it back out to over a second. So, but Robeson stuck all over the back of Hutch.
That was a shit rejoin.
Oh, he's gonna have a peak. Not enough room. They have very similar liveries.
dark and
The black
goldish.
with the black with line art type stuff.
Yeah. I guess. Joey should park his car. Yeah, we keep saying that. What else is he gonna do? Yellow flag. Benito's still throwing yellow flags even though he's in the pits, which kind of...
Yeah, that's the ACC update thing.
No, on the track map it also says yellow for some reason. Where is he at?
And
He's in the pit.
Ed Kerstetter and Danny have the exact same fastest lap, 143.687, which is why there's two purple names.
Yeah, Ed just put it in this last lap.
So, who's gonna... I'm actually curious how SimGrid's gonna handle two people having the same exact fastest lap. Somebody should pop into voice chat and tell both of them to just drive slower.
Or no, like just beat that one.
Because I am curious how SimGrid's gonna... if it's gonna freak out if two people have the same exact fastest lap.
Murray has joined this little battle we got going on.
Need to screenshot this for posterity.
Yeah, speaking of which, there's something new happening. This next penalty given.
Oh, did you disqualify somebody?
No.
No. Well,
But why don't you tell us instead of just clicking buttons?
Milo got an SG30 for lap 1, turn 1 instant.
oh.
This is
Well,
new.
he is going to... I should move the slow mode in Discord to 5 minutes.
Yeah, you want to bump that.
You
to
should
like an
move
hour.
your slow down in your own PMs and mine for 5 minutes.
IPMs, I'm not handing uphill. I'm just here to talk shit, and I'm high on painkillers.
No, I'm gonna have a mad inbox this week.
I have done nothing.
There's a reason why I don't drive or do penalties in this.
Why do I hate myself? I keep asking that. Never got an answer.
Yeah. So, this is a
that
very
sucks.
annoying
Stop
bug
it,
because I
Barry.
keep thinking that there's a yellow flag, but it's just Benito sitting in
Yeah, I don't know if he's actually in his pit stall because that's the only reason I can see that he would be yellow flags if he's just sitting there and not actually. He's not serving a penalty anymore because he's multiple laps down.
Yeah, I'm on painkillers because I tweaked my back. And
Sorry.
I could barely walk this morning. So, you know, it is what it
You
is.
can't elaborate with exactly what you were doing.
What, when I tweak my back?
He was aggressively jerking it. Okay, leave the guy alone.
That's
Like,
really funny. Like, what?
He was hunched over.
The thing is, it wasn't even aggressive.
Did you do the spoon too hard?
Did I do this?
Like, did you curl too much into the spoon?
He was trying to he was twisting his back, reaching around, trying to stick the dildo up his ass. And
Yeah, it's
his
hard.
back went up.
No, I tried to lift the couch like an idiot. I mean, to be fair, I
what
lifted
kind
the
of a
couch
couch?
successfully. Looks like a sectional.
Oh, I was lifting a couch into your moving process.
Is it a sectional with like the built-in recliner stuff? Because those are heavy
No.
as fuck.
No, it doesn't have a built-in recliner.
Okay, so just a regular.
Those are
okay.
heavy as fuck.
Those
Yeah,
are-
I know.
My
But no,
mom
it's...
my mom still has a couch with like the fold-out bed thing. Holy shit!
Weird.
Oh yeah, those
Thing
are like
weighs a
hundreds of
metric ton.
pounds.
Yeah, it weighs a
It's
metric
because
ton.
it's like pure solid. There's things like in all
Yeah, there's
that
like-
volume, so
iron mechanisms and shit.
Yeah, it's all springs and yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so final 10 minutes, we got some couple of battles brewing. Robeson and Murray trying to hang out with Hutch, and then Luis Castro has caught up to Milo. Milo, who again has a stop and go 30 that he needs to serve relatively quickly before he gets disqualified.
He's gonna drop so far.
He will, yes. And then we got Dylan Sauer, Stephen Wallace, and
Danny
Joseph
hasn't looked.
Savage.
The front two have caught Michael Lukey.
by the way, there's a juicy one for us to look at Wednesday.
I really hope Lukey does something smart.
Oh, Wallace is under a yellow flag. What happened there? He swapped positions with Sauer.
Oh,
Let's-
Lukey defends, gets turned by Ed. He took the inside. Should have just went wide there and let the front runners go. Lukey gets turned and loses a position to
Victor.
Yeah,
It's
Victor.
hard to tell because there's three people with the same
Yeah.
exact livery.
Change the colors. God damn it, Joby.
There goes Milo serving a stop and go. So he served it out of 11th position. Let's see where he ends up at the end.
That poor guy.
So we're going to ride on board a little bit with Robeson as he's trying to catch Hutch, who again, not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure he didn't take tires.
Guilherme de Oliveira drive through track limits.
Big F.
Nice. There's the first one. Let's get some more. We got Max Diggs typing in the Series 9 chat, so he's gonna start off that 5-minute timer.
Slow
He didn't
mode.
race today. He's just
It's a 2-minute timer.
he typed brands because we have the vote
Oh,
ready.
to vote,
the vote
yes.
open for everybody. He is.
So
trying to
people are
rally
already
his
trying to
followers.
influence the vote.
Bruv.
The vote is double blind. You cannot see the results. You can't see who voted for what. So,
Nice.
Yeah, the campaigning began.
yep. There's no
What the
more.
Ryan posted a minute later. What the hell?
81 stop and go
It didn't.
cleared, just to make sure.
411, 445.
No, Max posted it.
Oh yeah, that doesn't. No, it's only for your messages. So if I send a message, I can't send one for 2 minutes. It's not like the whole channel. Yeah.
I thought it was like 2 minutes between people that can post.
No,
it
no,
all.
no. It's 2 minutes between two people, like one person sending 2 messages, basically.
Gotcha.
So people are gonna throw out accusations, and then they're just gonna have to wait 2 minutes to elaborate.
Respond. Yeah. Ed Kerstetter with a 15-second penalty.
Oh, Ed. So that's gonna throw a wrench in the standings, a big one, because now Danny doesn't have to push at all. You can just.
I mean, Carl is right on that threshold. He is 15.1 seconds behind the leader. So
Yeah.
if he can gain a second or two, he'll take
Yeah.
a spot.
Yeah, so Carl and Ed need to push as hard as they can, and Danny can just chill. Milo is fuming on stream.
Oh, I can imagine.
I wish we had the fail horn as a redeemable sound. Or a sound bite. But we don't.
Guys, another bomb. I don't know if you guys talked about this because
Yeah. Ed, you know.
Oh, is it
Kyle,
like
the stop go 30 was for lap 1, turn 1. Apparently.
Yeah.
to be fair, I think this might work. I mean, you didn't hear it. Stream heard it.
Yeah. I don't hear
Okay.
it because I have the stream
It will
muted,
work,
so
guys.
whatever.
It's so great of an idea. It was nice,
It was beautiful. Chef's kiss.
right?
Hey, Kyle said that's perfect, so Kyle gets it.
There you go. Confirmation.
Yeah, Carl's still right on that 15 second. Like he's 15.0, 15.1 to the
Yeah.
leader.
Yeah, I mean, his last lap was a 44.58, and then Ed's was a 45.6. So he gained about a second, but it's just not enough. I think he gains a lot of time and then loses it.
What he needs is he needs Danny to fight Ed and slow him down.
Well, Danny is kind of fighting Ed, as they're about to catch John Lukey as a back marker up ahead. Yeah, because I can see Ed taking some defensive lines as Ed flashes the hell out of John Lukey to move out of the way. Doesn't want a repeat of what happened last time, and John does. So
It's
John
family.
does what the other Lukey does not, just move out of the way
Yeah, so he just went way wide there.
in a predictable corner.
Welcome
And
first.
no, we might need to re-review Ed's.
Okay.
You can take it away. I can clear it.
No, we'll need
Right,
to
We
the
can,
one-
we can always reverse it.
You're talking about the one where you tab Lukey? Is that what you guys did before?
Yes.
Let me check that. in this-
I mean,
Keep going, guys, sorry.
you can argue blue flags because Lukey could have made that easier, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, we can always reverse it, and that's probably something that we should tell everyone. Hey, just because you guys got a time penalty, don't stop driving, because if we notice that it was given an error, we'll reverse it.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Yeah. I am glad, however, that there's 4 minutes left and they both still have the fastest lap, because I really want to see what Simgrid does.
Guys, this one's complicated.
I wonder if it'll split the time or just not give it to anybody, as Ed is on an invalid lap, so he cut the track somewhere.
What do you get for fastest lap? You get 1 point?
2, I believe.
Well, they can each have 1. How about that? Just make it fair. We'll just share them.
If you don't split it,
look.
if you don't split it, I'm gonna take it away from both of you.
If you don't share, nobody gets anything.
Guys, is this the second occurrence of the day of a Ferrari destroying a win?
Well,
Well, no,
nope.
Ferrari's still gonna win. This is gonna be a
Yeah.
different one.
True, then in second. Sorry. Yeah, didn't check that out.
Yeah,
I just
Tiago,
wanted to
Tiago,
say
you might
what
want to go
Craig said.
offline after this race and just turn off your notifications for Discord.
Just to be able to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Been a rough week, guys. Not gonna lie. I know.
You know, as how was I also responsible for what happened to car 3? I have no idea. Paul and I have not looked at the incidents. We do not know.
Nope.
That is for penalty review. If you think the penalty is given, you can protest it. You know what the protest is for?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Paul and
Dylan,
I are
so
basically, we're armchair like quarterbacks. We just talk a bunch of shit about stuff we don't know anything about.
oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
And we
Wow.
only see like half of what goes on because like, oh, it's under a yellow flag, and then we back it up and like we catch what we can. But what are you gonna do?
Isn't that all broadcasts ever in every
Basically.
sport? Yeah. Isn't that media in general? Like Sports Center and shit?
I don't know.
I know it's going to sound mean, but I don't take any credibility in Brian Windhorst. Because it's clear that this dude did not play hoop ever in his life, and he tells like that a player can't do some stuff.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I literally have lost track of everything you just said.
Really? Oh shit,
Yes.
Brian Windhorst. Just Google Brian Windhorst.
Is that the
I
ESPN
believe-
guy?
I believe that's
Yeah.
Milo in front of Hutch. Because Milo was back in 23rd. After his stop go 30.
I believe you are correct because the front end is completely broken.
Yeah. So Hutch, I mean, he is blue flag, so he's not going to defend. Robeson is going to scoot by. Murray is not going to make it.
This is your last lap, sponsored by Credit One.
And now we also have Jorgensen. So we got a little four-way.
Oh,
for
Dylan
the final lap.
Sauer just murdered Joseph Savage. Like, completely murdered him. Joseph is gonna, I mean, he's got massive damage, but he is gonna stay out in front. Luckily, they're not gonna lose any positions to anyone behind. So they're in a pretty big bubble by themselves, but
Like, best case scenario, if you murder somebody, hopefully nobody is there to lose positions.
yeah, they are not under a white flag, I don't believe, not the
Murray
two
with
of
a
them.
huge dive on Milo. Like, that was a send. A little bit of contact on the exit because he couldn't get it shut down.
Yeah,
so Milo,
so
not only did he have a penalty, he is also getting bullied.
yeah, Dylan almost committing cold-blooded murder. Danny and Ed up in front, they are still kind of just hanging out, 0.4, 0.3 seconds. I don't think this position is going to swap anytime soon. John Lukey is under yellow flag by himself.
A correction penalty cleared for Kerstetter. He is.
Oh, Robeson. Robeson hit the bump on the chicane and came across and hit Hutch. Oh no, it all fell apart on the last lap.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a hell of a dive.
no.
That was a dive and a half.
He went for it, and yeah, that's not good.
No. No, and that caused Hutch to lose a position to Murray also. And to Carl, because I believe Carl was behind Hutch. I could be wrong.
No, that's
that's right.
That's Milo.
Yeah.
But John Jorgensen is now behind Hutch for the final
Yeah.
couple corner. This race has been a shit show. So Carl did not manage to finish within 15 seconds of Ed.
No, but Ed and Danny have finished with the fastest lap of the race. 143.687 between the two of them. I wonder if there were some comms about, hey, just don't drive as fast. Let's keep the fastest lap.
Everybody's
Because I have actually never seen that happen in ACC.
everybody
Actually.
pulling off at the end in turn one.
5 minute slow mode.
So Robeson, for now, is the gold winner, pending any penalties that he may receive.
Yep, second is going to be your silver winner, and Brian Curzon, your AM winner.
Yeah, Jared, after letting all those folks go, yeah, just cruised. Really quiet race, put in some good laps. Bring home a silver win.
Yep. Well, that is the race for us. No rain again, which means the settings remain. If you're watching this on VOD, be careful what track you wish for or vote for next week. Because chances are it's gonna rain.
Victor in the group chat. And he's like
Also-
a Lambo fan.
Also, it will be a 2 races, 45 each, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
so
right.
double the action.
One in the daytime, one at night.
There you go.
We will see you next week. Thank you again for joining us. Hopefully I will be... Actually, I might not be here next week. We'll see.
I'll see you if I don't give so many penalties, but I'll see you, I guess.
Yep. Say bye, Tiago.
Bye, Tiago.